Hey guys, checking in with the daily log for Saturday, February 22nd, 2020. So we're going to cover a few things that you see here: my food, insulin, any experiments that I'm doing, anything that's new or different. Might go over my blood glucose numbers, my feeling, my mood, and my energy, tracking these every day, and establishing a rhythm and trying to figure out the details that will help us reverse this disease once and forever. Okay, so first thing we're going to go over is my food. This is the input into my body, my system. So yesterday, let me refresh here. Should have one more in there. There we go. So yesterday, let me first show you the calendar that we're going off of. So I'm working on this fasting glucose challenge that will help people reduce their fasting glucose. And you can see we're talking about Saturday here. So Saturday was the day after a heavy weight and a heavy calorie day. I had 112 net carbs in total yesterday, and that went through the night. So I fasted. I did the intermittent fasting for 16 hours, and then I had what I'm calling the chocolate fatty shake. Okay, so it has all these goodies that you see in here. The fat's coming from avocado and the coconut. We also have fat and other micronutrients coming from the seeds here. We have chia, flax, and hemp. We have some raw cacao powder. I did soy milk this time, stevia for some sweetener, and I added some amla powder for vitamin C and antioxidants. Okay, so this was my breakfast. It's a very filling shake. It has 86 grams of fat, 15 net carbs, 35 grams of protein, and 974 calories. It packs a punch and keeps you full for hours. I'm enjoying those. I need to switch it up a little bit. I've been doing these like once a day, so I want to get a little more variety in there. But that was breakfast, and let's look at my breakfast numbers. So breakfast, I think I calibrated here right before my breakfast, and you can see fatty shake with I don't think I did any exercise. That's not right. I didn't do any exercise. I ran errands, so I was walking around, and I had two kids, so it's not like I was lying down watching Netflix or something, but it wasn't like a set workout. I went to two grocery stores, so it has its own exercise involved, but it's not quite the same. So so I ate that. You can see I literally went down in my numbers, which is pretty cool. So this is all grocery store time. Wait, so this is fasting time. I ate around here, right, 91. So my fasting after the intermittent fast, my fasting blood glucose was down to about 90. And then I ate, and then it started to rise. I went up, was at 25 points. And then and I also had, while I was at the grocery store, one of my kids wanted one of these. We went to Whole Foods, and they have that juicery there, so we usually get a juice for them, and they didn't finish it, so I had a little bit of the juice, and the only real carby vegetable that was in there was beets. And beets are pretty high, and I only had a little bit, so I think that's what this last kind of tick was here at the end. And then for lunch, we dipped over I came back. This is around 2 p.m. or so, I think. I tried measuring out some of the carbs for spaghetti squash. Okay, so this is spaghetti squash. I just used salt and pepper on it. And then I paired that with some macadamia nuts. I did some of these. These are unsalted. I also had some salted ones as well. But I stuck to my measurements here, and so for that meal I was doing this. So I did half a cup of those macadamia nuts, 1 cup of the spaghetti squash, and then I also had a hot chocolate with coconut to round it out. And so that was these were my numbers for lunch. I also posted them here. And I did my digestive supplements and my chlorella. And this is a picture of that juice I kind of had a snack between those two meals. And I did my my vitamins too. Okay, so that meal, that was 77 grams of fat, 18 net carbs, 20 grams of protein for a total of 864 calories. And if you go back to our day planner here, so we had two pretty good meals, not a lot of exercise. I don't think I did air squats at all. I think I only did air squats at the end of the day. I was feeling tired. Okay, so I fasted. Sometimes you feel a little tired from fasting, so I thought maybe that was it. And then I got some food in my body, and then I was running around doing errands, and that can get you a little bit tired. Didn't really have. I had two kids going to two grocery stores, so I didn't have time to be tired per se. But when I got home, I felt a little bit tired, and I was actually tired the rest of the evening. Really, really tired. So keep that into account. And then the next meal, blood sugar. Blood sugar, so this is an interesting dip here. I think I ate around 2. So around here I ate. I don't know what that was about. But you can see I started rising up for my meal. And then I went a little bit high. So then I around 6 I started eating again. And this was a little spaced out with the meal here, a little spaced out. So I was hoping that, with those air squats, I'm pretty sure I would have not, because I just barely peeked over here. With air squats, I probably would have stayed flat. So got to stick on that. Even when I'm tired, you got to stick on that. Okay, so then the last meal of the day was a little bit of spread out. I was trying some new things. I was also really tired, so I was kind of feeling lazy. So, yeah, this was the right one. Okay, so I made some Brussels sprouts. This was really good. You just boiled them, and then I had just salt and pepper. And then this was my first take at cooking mushrooms, which it was really good actually. It has garlic and some other flavors in there. It's just water fried mushrooms and boiled Brussels sprouts. So that was really nice. Oops, wrong arrow here. Then my wife made these lemon bombs. When I was experimenting with the vegan keto, we did these to get some, fat with low carb. It's basically your coconut butter with lemon zest and stuff in there. And so that's what I had. A couple of these, and I measured these out to be, make sure I didn't overdo it. My body started feeling like these were too fatty. So I'm not going to be eating those anytime soon unless I start craving them. My digestive supplements and my vitamins and stuff. And what's not pictured here, I regret I didn't get a good picture of it, is I also had a hot chocolate. But the new thing was I made a chia seed pudding that was vanilla, and it was pretty good. It has stevia and flax milk and stuff in it. It was pretty good. I need to tweak the recipe a little bit to make it good. And so I think, it was so from a macronutrient perspective, it was a big meal. It has 1,000 calories for a day where I really didn't do a lot of workout. And I didn't work out from the morning the day before. So there's a lot of gap there in exercise. So then once I went over the 140 mark, I did do some air squats afterwards, despite not wanting to even get up. I was on the couch watching the Netflix. So, but yeah, so lots of fat, low carbs still. So notice that these are low carbs, but I still went beyond my 140 range. Okay, so that's not a lot of carbs, guys. It is a lot of fat, and it's a good amount of protein still. So maybe there's a combination there that's causing that, right? So maybe it's too much fat, and that's blocking my glucose receptors, right? That's the science there. So, okay. So then, the only thing different with some of my meals, and I didn't do my post-meal exercises every time. did my blood glucose feeling. So I felt, I felt tired and, okay, but a little bit cranky. Not just a little bit. Just what you get when you feel tired. And so, that could be improved. My energy was low at the end of the day. So definitely want to fix that. Not sure if it's related to sleep. I don't think it is. Okay, but let's go over these really quick. So I did wake up without, other thing for yesterday, is I woke up without my alarm. I woke up early, jumped on the computer early. Maybe that's why I was tired later. So I got some blue light going. And I did some work. I got some work done. Organized some things. So I would say I'd be, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I had good energy in the morning. Okay, but I didn't feel like I had good energy the rest of the day. Followed my fasting glucose challenge diet. I did not get 8 hours of sleep. Did not nap. Did my red glasses. I was not asleep before 10. I woke up. Didn't do any. No, didn't really stretch. I did this. So exercise is very weak here. You can see this gap. See this sequential gap. That's a lot of not doing stuff. Okay. Hydration. S's. Should be doing S's. I did good on my hydration game. Didn't do sunrise. It was cloudy, so I didn't do sunrise. I don't think I went outside a lot yesterday. Maybe that was another energy thing. Because of that, I don't think I did my affirmations. I did my digestive pills. I got my powder finally. It arrived yesterday. Still have to take it. I did not do coffee or tea. So despite being tired, I didn't succumb to that, which is good. I did not feel stressed. Did not feel depressed, although I was in that direction. I took my multivitamins, I took my silvers, no illness. I would say I had the deep fatigue in the evening, for sure. No insulin, baby. And I'm going to fill these out later, but you can see I already have it on the other spreadsheet of the summation of everything it was 2,700 calories for the day. Okay, those are the experiments, and I think that wraps everything up for yesterday. It was a Saturday, February 22nd, 2020. I hope you have a good day.